Hi everyone, I am back, but today I am back with another small business video. So, I am going to be talking about the top 5 things that I have learned as a small business owner. So, technically, I registered my business in November of 2019. My business is called Sparkling Punk. Um, but I have been trying to run a business since 2017, and even before then, I have always wanted to sell my artwork and crafts. So technically, I have been trying to do this for a really long time. So there are these top 5 things I have learned. There's many more, but these are just the top 5 that I got. So the first one is always buy in bulk. And the reason I say this is because you save money, and first of all, you're starting as well, so you need to make sure that you put all of that money into good use. When I say buy in bulk, I mean anything from poly mailers to bags to business cards. So, for example, I got these on Amazon. They used to be in a bigger package, but they're these little like holographic package slips that you can put stickers in, or you can even put like other type of crafts in there, right? So they have them in different sizes, and I even got them in this larger size for my scrunchies because I do make handmade scrunchies. My original business was all handmade products made by me. Now I'm trying to go more into a Halloween year round, which is like more for pins and like berets. I'm trying to kind of change it up, but buying in bulk has helped me a lot. You can even check out clearbags.com, and they always sell a bunch of super awesome things like these little baggies. You could get them in bulk for like $3 and change, as well as ply backing for like prints. I got a huge bunch of them for my prints for really cheap. So buying in bulk is super, super important. Even business cards, Vistaprint, super awesome to buy in bulk. Like my business cards, you could get anywhere from 100 to 500. 500 is normally like the more special that they give you, and there's always coupons out. So that is my number one thing that I have learned. My second is anytime there is a sale, sales are your best friend. The reason I say that is because you are trying to provide your customers with a very affordable product, especially if you're a handmade seller. So, for example, fabric, you need to know when those sales go on every year so you can make sure you stock up on your fabrics and you're able to create all of your creations at a very affordable price for your clients. So, shopping at the perfect time, for example, sometimes Joann's has a bunch of coupons as well as $2 per yard on certain fabrics. So I used to be a handmade skirt maker. I still have them and sell them, but like I said, I'm leaning away from that now. And you could literally buy fabric for $2 a yard and make a bunch of skirts and be able to bring your products at a very affordable price and still make sure that you're making money for your time. So, definitely very important, especially for handmade product sellers. So, sales are your best friend, and like I said, Vistaprint is always out with coupons. Sales, sales, sales will help you definitely when you're starting your business and just keeping your business going in the future. Number 3, you definitely have to put money in to make money. That is definitely a real thing that people are always saying, but it is 100% true. I have had to put in a lot of my money to make that money back plus profit, right? I still have not made that profit because it does take anywhere from a year to two, maybe even longer to make a profit on your products, because you do have to pay for all those one-time startup product fees. You know, I just bought a printer, for example, like a new one, good quality one, and I'm gonna have to get my money back over time. So there are things that you have to consider, and it is gonna be a while until you officially start making profit. So definitely keep that in mind. For example, people use their actual like every full-time job type money to start their business, or even get a loan. Like for example, I use my full-time job money. Very thankful to have a full-time job, so I'm able to put my money into my business, but it does take time. Number 4, make sure you have the space for your inventory. And when I say that, I mean like have the proper space, because when I first started my business, I was like, I could just store it in a tote and then we're good to go, because I originally want to sell at conventions. But you got to think about it. If you're selling online, your stuff has to be an easier access than just a tote, right? You want to have kind of like a storefront at your house, or an area that looks like a storefront. So investing in cubes like I have back there, or even like boxes that I have back there as well, like the little one that I have on the wall, little floating shelves, anything like that. If you don't have the proper space, it does get a little tough. Recently I just organized my little shop, and it kind of looks like a shop inside my house, and I live in a 2-bedroom apartment, so it is definitely really hard when it comes to inventory. I use up my walls as best as I can, I use up my closet as best as I can, and organization is key. So if you're thinking of starting a business that requires you to have inventory at your house, or handmade products like supplies, be aware that you're going to need the space to store the supplies first of all, and then store the finished product. So definitely something big to consider. Number 5. This is probably the hardest one to accept, and one that is really hard to accept. Even me, as a small business owner that has been doing it for quite some time now, not like a huge time, but still some time, it's still hard to accept it. But not everyone is going to support you or your business. And what I mean by this is, you might have friends, acquaintances, or even family that might not bother to purchase from you, share your content, or even care to look at it. It's really hard because you never know who will actually end up supporting you in the end. Some people will randomly support you, and by that I mean random people. Or you might have friends that love your work and want to support you and share your work. You might have people that might not be able to afford your products, and all they can do is share your post. You might have people that don't care at all and don't want to hear it, right? But don't feel discouraged. There is a market for everything, and with time, you will find your group of people to promote to and that will like your products. So I definitely have to say that, and it is something very, very hard to accept as a business owner and as an artist especially, that not everybody cares about it, unfortunately. So yeah, those are the top 5 things that I have learned as a small business owner so far. If y'all like these type of videos, definitely tell me in the comments. I am still learning more and more as I continue on with my business, and I love sharing it and sharing my experiences, because starting a business is very hard, especially when you don't have anybody to help you. So I don't mind sharing my experiences with y'all. If y'all do want to support my small business, Sparkling Punk, I do sell sticker packs, I sell handmade goods, I sell pins, so definitely go ahead and check the link below. I have my Etsy link as well as my official business link below, so definitely go ahead and check that out. And thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Alright, bye everyone!